on the southern right. But instead of a coordinated series of attacks, the plan bogged down into 3 separate engagements. The infamous day dawned foggy and gray. At first light, thousands of Union troops surged toward a ripening cornfield, soon to become a human holocaust. Rifle and artillery slashing at rows of men and corn. Within 5 hours, 30 acres of crops were leveled and replaced with dead, dying, and wounded men. Miller's cornfield changed hands too many times to count. Even our most vivid nightmares fail to envision the horrors of the battlefield.
One stands on the brink of eternity as he goes into action. The boom of the cannon and the hurtling shells crash through the trees, exploding in human flesh. The shock to the nerves was indefinable.
After a brief lull, the battle shifts southward. Union troops push toward Lee's center. 7,000 Confederates wait for the inevitable charge of 12,000 Federals. Waves of attackers press down on them. Their split-rail defense line along a sunken road is soon transformed into a bloody lane.
My greatest fear was that I might be grievously wounded, a victim suffering on the field, no longer filled with the enthusiasm of battle, helpless. I am alone. I think of home. I pray for night that I may be carried off the field.
To the south of the battlefield, 3 Georgia regiments hold off masses of Union troops for 4 hours as they stubbornly attempt to cross Antietam Creek. This bridge of destiny takes on the name of their federal commander, General Burnside. rush finally pushes the rebels back.
Great number of men were killed.
In spite of an excellent battle plan, McClellan repeatedly overestimated Lee's force and failed to press the enemy. Throughout the day, thin gray lines had fought ferociously and repelled their attackers. Strong counterattacks might have ended the Civil War once and for all. But the fight was abandoned just short of victory. An entire corps, 30,000 men, was never committed to the battle. The bloodiest single day of fighting in the Civil War. A costly battle of lost opportunities.
Bring up the 12-pounders!
All the horses are dead, dear sir.
Bring 'em up by hand, boys!
All the battery men are dead, dear sir.
Well, I need a 12-pounder!
There ain't no artillery left, dear sir.
Since the Battle of Antietam, McClellan has been busy resting, reorganizing, and resupplying his men. The president discusses McClellan with a close friend. As they walk through the great encampment, Lincoln's frustration turns to sarcasm. This is not the Army of the Potomac. This is McClellan's bodyguard. The precise words of the confrontation between these two men are lost to history. But a week later, Lincoln wrote to McClellan. You remember my speaking to you of what I called your overcautiousness. You know I desired you to cross the Potomac and press the enemy closely. If we never try, we shall never succeed. On November 5th, General George McClellan is finally relieved of his command. During his Antietam visit, Lincoln consoled the wounded of both sides. His grief was unchecked as he spoke to fallen Confederates. We are enemies through uncontrollable circumstances, and I bear you no malice. I offer you my heart and my hand with sympathy and good feeling.
Farewell, mother, you may never press me to your breast again. But oh, you'll not forget me, mother, if I'm numbered with the slain. Just before the battle, mother, I am thinking most of you, while upon the field we're watching with the enemy in view. Comrades brave around me lying, filled with thoughts of hope.